Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Nicole back at you with another video. That's right. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you. And share this video with your friends if you have anyone who is struggling from the disease of addiction or is in recovery and needs support. Or they have eating problems. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they have anxiety. Maybe they just need a sense of fellowship and community. Invite them over to the channel. We're growing in numbers. We're like a little family here. I do live streams like twice a day. And I try to put up just like regularly recorded videos like this in between my live streams. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff that I love watching you guys' videos. And there's a lot of people in this little recovery community on YouTube that I follow that I'm super proud of. And I kind of just wanted to shout out a couple of people, and then I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff. So first of all, I wanted to shout out my Benzo Hell. I'm so proud of him. He has come off methadone. I think he's on day 12, you guys, without any methadone. And he is coming out on the other side of things, where he is starting to realize, you know, and this is what happens, kind of like a grieving period that we go through when we get off these medications, because we go through this like almost like, oh God, how am I going to do it without the medication? Then we go through this scared moment of like being afraid. Then we go through this sad moment, and now he's in that angry state where he is like starting to find out that, you know, the medication that he was putting in his body is a strong medication, and it's got stuff in it that, you know, we probably shouldn't be intaking. But the thing about it is, you guys, here's the deal. And so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and lead off into this video like this. I know a lot of you guys are like, you know, opiate addicts that are on maintenance, either Suboxone or methadone. And when I first got put on Suboxone, you guys, I really got busy in a program, and I started reaching out. I got a therapist. I just really started working hard on the inside of myself, on my recovery, on growing as a person and learning how to stay sober for when I got off the medication. Okay, so that's really, really important. But I also know that when I first started, I was very, very, very quick to judge and to say things that were hurtful and dangerous. Methadone and Suboxone are both very strong medications. Okay? But when we look at what we were doing in our active addiction, the risky behaviors that we were practicing, the shooting up, the sharing needles, the snorting after people using the same straw, the smoking the dope, the going to the dope man's house, all these risky behaviors. If you were to fill out a questionnaire, we would be in the high risk side of that side. Those are behaviors that open you up to getting HIV, sexually transmitted diseases, Hep C. They open you up to getting robbed. They open you up to getting shot. Like, when you're in the drug world, it's like a lot of shit. So for a lot of people, you guys, that are coming from the bottom, you know, homelessness, drug addiction, IV drug addiction, prostitution, okay, selling drugs, taking methadone or being put on Suboxone is definitely the lesser of two evils. And when you're making that decision of what's best for you, there's a whole lot of shit that plays into it, okay? With methadone, it is paid for in a lot of states. Like, you can get it for free. And a lot of us, when we try to get sober, we don't have jobs. We don't have any money. So a lot of us are forced into getting placed on methadone because we don't have any other option, you guys. Maybe we've tried to get sober every way, okay? Suboxone in my state costs a lot of money, and I have to pay $200 every time I go see the Suboxone doctor. So at the beginning, I was having to see him once a week, then every 2 weeks, then once a month. Now I see him every third month. We don't know what somebody else's circumstances are, you know? So that's why I used to, listen, and don't get me wrong, guys, I used to be the same way, but what I've learned in my recovery is that I don't know what anybody else is going through. I don't know what their struggle is. I don't know if they have a job. I don't know if they're homeless. I don't know if they have PTSD and can't leave their house. I don't know if they have been beaten and raped by their drug dealer. I don't know if they're a single mom who is working her ass off and doesn't have $200 to pay the Suboxone doctor. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're someone who's trying to come off opiates, if you are someone who is a heroin addict and you need help and you've tried everything and maintenance is the way you're going to go, do your research. Make sure, that's why I'm making this video, make sure that you're choosing the right medication for you. It's scary, you guys. It's scary, okay? Either way, you're going to be on an opioid, okay? If you choose to be on Suboxone or methadone, that's your choice. All right? I just want you guys to know that whatever you choose to do, I'm not going to judge you for your choice, because I've been judged before. I've been looked down on before, and I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. So when you're deciding and you're making that choice, just make sure that you do the research you need to do when you choose which medication is best for you. My suggestion to anyone trying to get sober is to try to get sober without medication-assisted therapy first. Try to do the 12 steps. Try to go to NA. Try to do Celebrate Recovery. Try to do Refuge Recovery or Smart Recovery or Mindfulness Meditation. Anything you can try to do that first. Let medication-assisted therapy be your last resort, because in the long run, eventually, one day, you might want to get off of it too, you know? So go ahead and do your best, and no one knows your circumstance. And if you've tried and you can't do it, that's okay. Just get the help you need and make sure you educate yourself. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to my Benzo Hill, Avalon. Shout out to These Four Walls, Jason. Shout out to Addict to Quit with Zach. Shout out to Rockin' Roberta, my girl. Shout out to, who else do I watch? I don't even know, you guys. Isn't that terrible? But shout out to all my recovery family, and I love you guys. Just make sure that we remember where other people are coming from when they were first starting out. You guys, it's hard. It's easy to just say, oh my God, I wouldn't get on that medication. But it's difficult when it's not you.
I'm looking for this guy.
Okay, love you. So just do your research and be careful out there.